For this geometry lesson, we're going to talk about angle vocabulary. So angles are made from two rays. So here's a ray, and I'm going to add another one at an angle. I think most of you are familiar with that word angle. Oops. Now they're just all disappearing on me. There we go. And angles have names. So usually they are three letters. I like to use three letters. So let's call this A, B, C. So the name of this angle is angle. We use that little symbol for angle. A, B, C. And you want to say them in order. You could say angle C, B, A. But B has to be in the middle. So you could start here and go C, B, A or A, B, C. But B has to be in the middle because this point in the middle right here is called the vertex. That's the vertex. So the middle of the angle is the vertex. So angles have different parts. So if I look at this, I'm going to make another one here. I'm just going to draw it. So let's call this one D, O, and G. This is angle dog. Its vertex is this point here. So O is the vertex. Its sides are rays. So you would use the symbol for a ray like that. So DO is a side right here. DO is one side. And the other side would be OG, and that's also a ray. That would be right here. So it has a vertex and two sides. So every angle has a vertex, the middle, and two sides. And we use three letters to call the angle. So I'll draw another one. Let's do a special angle. Let's try to see if, here, maybe that's a right angle. Let's call this one W, A, B, we'll say. So these 3 points can be any points on it. So the vertex would be A. So angle A, or A is the vertex. We could call the angle, its name could be WAB. It's supposed to be a B. Or you could say BAW, but remember, the vertex has to be in the middle. The sides, so the sides are rays, so you use the ray symbol, AB. If you notice right here, this is one side, and the other side is here, so we could call that AW, so it's ray AW. Now there's one other thing that you might look at today. So if you have this angle, let's call it CAT, C-A-T. And let's say I put this point right here. I'm going to call it M. And they might ask you, is this in the interior or the exterior of the angle? Interior means inside the angle. Exterior means outside. So is M on the inside of the angle or the outside of the angle? Well, if you think about like coloring this, like shading it, like highlighting inside, M is definitely on the inside. So that's interior. If I have another point, let's put a point W. W would be the exterior. It's outside of the angle. If it was, you could also, if it happened to fall like right here, that would be neither. That means it would be on the line. So what you're going to look at today, like here's an example. Look at this angle. Does Y lie in the interior or the exterior? So Y is definitely on the exterior. Okay, so look at this angle, and they want you to name the sides. So we would use the ray symbol. VU is a side, and the other side, so I click here, my other side would be UT. and I go from there. Oh, I answered VU. Oh, they want you to start at the vertex. My goodness, got it. Okay, sorry. So start at the vertex. So what are the sides? Okay, so you want to start here. So you're going to say TU, and then the other side is going to be TS. I'm glad I noticed that. So now we'll submit. There we go. So start at the vertex. How about point Z? So here's Z. Is it on the interior or exterior? Well, that one's exterior. What are the sides? Again, the sides would be TU. So you'd use the ray TU. And this side would be ray TS. All right. So that's what you got. And you can go from there. We can look at this one real quick. I didn't notice this one. It says look at the angle. Name it 3 different ways. So I could call it angle EFD. I could call it angle DE, whoops, DFE. I can't talk today. DFE. And the third way is just using the one vertex or angle F. So that's how you could name it 3 different ways. Okay, so there's a lot of vocabulary in there, but give it a try. See what happens.